The following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health. Coming up, the NFL won't let the Browns and Bills play in the snow, but here in New Jersey, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Friday weather gave us some great action in the state semifinals. Red Bank Catholic returns to MetLife Stadium to defend its non-public B-State crown. Highlights of the Casey's blizzard of points at home against Holy Spirit. Revenge is on the minds of DePaul Catholic. The Spartans return to the state finals after dropping the hammer on St. Joseph Academy. Snowplows not needed in Ramsey. The Don Bosco offensive line and vaunted ground game paved the way in a dominating semifinal performance. Can Bergen Catholic return to defend its state crown? The Crusaders have to get by Del Barton for the second time this season. Plus, the public semifinals took center stage on Saturday. Westwood and Caldwell tangled to reach the first ever Group 2 state championship game. Basketball season is right around the corner, and two of the nation's top teams celebrated big-time players going to big-time schools. Jersey Sports Zone clears the path for another incredible week from the best in New Jersey high school sports.
Jersey Sports Zone! Jersey Sports Zone!
Welcome to another edition of Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm Rich Krampanis. The state finals are set in non-public football, and Friday night saw some winter weather. Not every day you see snow when it comes to playoff football, but Jersey Sports Zone was there for all the amazing images. Let's get started with Jay Cook, who kicks off our coverage in snowy Ramsey.
Thanks, Rich. The road to MetLife Stadium for the non-public A-State Championship runs through Ramsey. Don Bosco Prep has been number one in New Jersey all season long. Seton Hall Prep comes to town looking for another playoff upset. The Pirates get the first possession of the game and make quick work. Darren Burton II shows off his D1 speed. He goes 29 yards to the house. Seton Hall Prep opens with a 7-0 lead. But Bosco's ground game did its job too. Ronnie Heath plunges across the plane for a 3-yard score right here. And then Logan Bush gets the call. This is a 29-yard score of his own. The Ironmen race out to a 20-7 lead going into the half. Third quarter here. This Don Bosco offensive line is powerful. Chase Pasatis and company are snowplowing running lanes. Nolan James is the beneficiary here. Bosco leads 34-14 after 3 full quarters. In the fourth, the ground game put it away. Heath powers in for his second touchdown of the night. Don Bosco Prep called 47 runs, picked up 403 yards, and cashed in on 7 rushing touchdowns for the win. 48-14 is the final. Bosco advances to the non-public A final next week at MetLife Stadium.
I mean, that's crazy impressive, and there's nothing to say other than the O-line. I mean, they do their job, and they're the best in the business, so I was just running behind them.
Nah, that was an amazing feeling. Never happened before, so that was just cool, and we come to work every day, and it improves on Friday nights.
And that just shows how strong our offense is. I'm just happy to be here, happy to get back to MetLife. You know, we just got one more, and we got to finish it.
So who will the Ironmen face in the non-public A-State final? We found out on Saturday afternoon. Bergen Catholic are the defending state champions. Del Barton is in the semifinals after upsetting St. Peter's Prep last weekend. Del Barton made some noise early. Kyle Cecchio is free, and he blocks the punt. Will McGinty is the one who recovers for the touchdown. The Green Wave lead Bergen 7-0 after 1. Bergen Catholic surges in the second quarter. senior quarterback Jack Duffy scores 2 short yardage touchdowns, giving the Crusaders a 14-7 lead. But they're not done. Just before the half, Dominic Campanelli connects with Quincy Porter. Porter climbs the ladder and does the rest himself. It's a 44-yard touchdown. Bergen Catholic leads 21-7 at the break. Their lead extends to 3 scores in the third quarter. Campanelli's second touchdown pass of the game goes to Princeton commit Jack Camo. Bergen Catholic leads 28-7 on the Green Wave. The Crusaders' defense was the star of this game. They held Del Barton to only 113 total yards and no points. Bergen Catholic is going back to MetLife. 28-7 is the final. The rematch between Bergen and Bosco is officially set for next Friday night in the Meadowlands.
For us, we gonna come with the same game plan. We're gonna shut down their run. We're gonna shut down their offense. Our offense gonna do their thing. We gonna win. To be honest with you, like if we play our game, things not gonna happen.
Time for us to take a break. When we come back, we shift from non-public A to non-public B state semifinal action. Sabino Portella and RBC showed why they're the defending state champs. Highlights of the Caseys and Holy Spirit are on the way.
I'm Mike Frankel in Camden, where basketball season is right around the corner. Hey, coming up later in the show, it's the Jersey Sports Zone Top 10 Plays of the Week. You don't want to miss it. JSZ will be right back.
If you need to see a doctor, RWJ Barnabas Health has 2 easy ways to do it from anywhere. You can see an urgent care provider 24/7 on any device with our Telemed app. Or use our website to book a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist, even as a new patient. You've taken every precaution, and so have we. So don't delay your care any longer. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Get back the life you love.
We go into the JSZ archives for a blast from the past, brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates.
Hey everyone, I'm James Mooney, back for another trip into the JSZ archives. This week we go back to 2017, where Rich Crampanis saw Long Branch bring home a sectional title with an overtime win at Rutgers University.
42-35 Freehold Borough. Now it's Long Branch's turn. Wilkins to pace up Beals. 6 yards out. Double overtime on the horizon? Dan George calls timeout. He's going for 2 in the win. What a gutsy call. It's Wilkins rolling right. Eli Sharon. What a brilliant play call, and we've got Bedlam at Rutgers. The Long Branch Green Wave are the Central Jersey Group 4 champions. An incredible finish as once again Shore Conference football puts on an amazing show. Blast from the Past is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates, a proud sponsor of Jersey Sports Zone for the last 5 years. Welcome back to the show. Last year, Red Bank Catholic was the non-public B state champ thanks to a thrilling win over DePaul at MetLife Stadium. The stage is set for a fantastic rematch. Let's take a look at state semifinal action, starting with the Caseys and Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit scored on the opening drive, and then on RBC's first offensive play from scrimmage, Frankie Williams is under pressure, and there's a fumble. Xavier Hernandez scoops it up, and he's off to the races. A 50-yard fumble recovery touchdown. What a start for Holy Spirit. They lead 14-0 early. RBC turns to the ground game, and the sensational Sabino Portella. This is a 32-yard touchdown run. Portella runs for 185 yards and 3 scores. At the end of one, we're tied at 14. After Holy Spirit took the lead in the final minute of the half, RBC has an answer. Williams to Emmanuel Ross. 36 yards, and at the half, we're tied up at 21. The snow came down in the fourth quarter, and the Caseys were a blizzard of points and defense in a stellar second half. Check out Williams to Ross. The cold never bothered him anyway. A snow touchdown. Wow! RBC outscores Holy Spirit 29-0 in the second half on the way to a 50-21 win. For the second straight year, RBC will be at MetLife Stadium playing for a state championship. The Caseys will always remember the Snowy State semifinal in their final game of the season at Count Basie Field.
For sure, that was awesome. I haven't played in a snow game since I can remember, so I thought that was great. Great atmosphere. It was great. All the guys loved it. So it was definitely one of my fun games. It's definitely a story I'll be telling about, to my kids about my last game home.
That was the first time for us. It was a great time, great atmosphere. Snow was great. Had a great game today. Me and the team, we going back to back, making history for RBC.
Do you ever have a snow touchdown catch before in your life?
Nah, I don't even know if I've had a snow catch. This might be my first time playing in the snow, so it's great to have a snow touchdown catch.
What's going on, everyone? Neri Rodriguez here. We're at DePaul Catholic for the non-public B semifinal. 6-2 St. Joseph Academy has made the trip up north to take on the 5-5 Spartans. DePaul leading 7-0 after one following an early touchdown. Late in the second time, Mercado takes the jet sweep from 3 yards out, and we are all tied up. Then the elements kicked in. Closing moments of the second, Spartans give it to Anthony Almeida, and with all of Passaic County on his back, it's a 14-yard score to put DePaul up at the break. Following a defensive pass interference call, St. Joe's inside the 2 ties the game at 14 on a Jimmy Mantuano touchdown, but the play of the game happening just seconds after. Ensuing kickoff, Jaden Johnson fields it from about the 3. Johnson breaks the first line of defense, then the second, and what snow! Jaden Johnson will take this one 97 yards to the crib to put the Spartans back in front 21-14. They tack on 2 more scores for 21 unanswered, and that would be all from Wayne. 35-14 your final, DePaul Catholic returning to the non-public B final after losing last year to Red Bank Catholic. They will get a rematch with the Caseys at MetLife. It's also the end of an era as longtime St. Joe's head coach Paul Sacco Jr. in season 41 has his final playoff exit. However, the Wildcats still have a Thanksgiving game on the menu. Here's DePaul's Nick Campanelli on heading back to East Rutherford.
Oh man, it feels pretty good. We've had this goal since January. It's really all we've been talking about, and to finally have it and to be at championship week is a great feeling, man. Yeah, so, that's a good question. I got to get to work on that tomorrow, but I'm going to enjoy this one tonight. Coming off the loss last year, it's all we've been thinking about, so we're just excited to be back there.
The public school semifinals had 6 games on Saturday, 2 11-0 squads. Westwood and Caldwell looking for a spot in the Group 2 state championship at Franklin High School. Caldwell trailed 7-0 at the half, opening minute of the third. Caldwell comes to life. Luke Kurzem airs it out. Lucas Latimer gets behind the coverage. Latimer downshifts, and he's gone. 79 yards. The Chiefs respond. Latimer with a huge play, and we're tied up at 7. The Caldwell defense locked down after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Julian Casal flying to the football. Big stick there. We head to the fourth quarter. All tied up at 7. In the fourth, Louis Anamone on the jet sweep. He's got wheels. Anamone with the 11-yard touchdown run, and that's your game winner. Caldwell gets a 13-7 win over Westwood. The Chiefs have won 27 straight games and are excited to get the chance to play for the first ever Group 2 state championship.
It feels great. We know this is the first time in state history that they're really having this, so to be a part of it and represent our team, our town, feels great.
Honestly, it's less about the game and more about the fact that I got another game with my brothers. I mean, I go up to my offensive coordinator, he's one of my mentors. I go right up to him just saying, I just want another game with you. And he comes up to me after that and goes, we just get one more game. That's all I'm so thankful for, that we get one more game with my brothers to go out and just play football one more time.
Time to step away. When we come back, college basketball's elite programs come to New Jersey to sign top talent. Roselle Catholic sets the stage to heat up the UNC Duke rivalry, and Camden has a pair of Kentucky Wildcats. That story when Jersey Sports Zone TV returns.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one. Rutgers Cancer Institute in New Jersey, together with RWJ Barnabas Health.
It's really nice to be in a situation in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high-stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
You don't need to miss any of the action in New Jersey high school sports. Follow Jersey Sports Zone right now on our various social media pages or on our YouTube channel. You can even download our app for free today, available in the Apple and Google Play app stores. Fresh content is posted every single day on JerseySportsZone.com. Don't miss any of the action as it comes from our cameras right to you. Go ahead and start the countdown. The New Jersey high school basketball season is just a month away. And once again, some of New Jersey's best will be in the national spotlight. I'm Jay Cook here at Roselle Catholic High School. The Lions won the final Tournament of Champions title in New Jersey history last year. And on their National Signing Day ceremony, 3 of the country's most elite players put pen to paper.
You know, this collection of talent is unique and special, and hopefully we can take care of business on the court this year with them.
Simeon Wilcher, Mackenzie Mbako, and Akil Watson all made their college decisions official. Wilcher is a 5-star ranked player who's been at Roselle Catholic for all 4 years. He signed to play with North Carolina.
So we will have a lot of good conversations. I would talk to Coach Hubert and Coach Lebo over the phone, and they were just telling me what they really want out of me, and they weren't scared to tell me like things that they didn't like that they think I should get better at.
Fellow 5-star Mackenzie Mbako played his last 3 seasons at Gill St. Bernard's, but is at RC for his senior year. Mbako will play college hoops at Duke.
When you get there, being able to play under Coach Shire, just watching him this year and watching what he's doing with the players there, I'm just excited to play for that and to see where he's going to take us.
Although they're teammates this year, Wilcher and Mbako will be on opposite sides of the battle for Tobacco Road when they get to college.
We're not really worried about it, but of course when we get on the court, we're going to compete against each other because that's just what it is when we get out there. But like off the court, it's not going to hold any toll on us in our relationship.
Akil Watson rounds out Roselle Catholic's stellar senior class. He's signed to play for New Jersey native Bobby Hurley at Arizona State. Now we head down to Camden High School for more big headlines from Mike Frankel.
Thanks, Jay. A signing celebration here in Camden as well. The Panthers featuring not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 seniors who recently picked their college destinations at the D1 level, including the #1 ranked player in the nation. Call it the golden era of Camden basketball, or better yet, the purple and golden era. 4 Camden seniors announced their college commitments recently, and the High hosted an event to celebrate those players on Wednesday. DJ Wagner made national news when the 5-star guard announced his commitment to Kentucky on Monday.
It was a place I felt comfortable at. It felt like at home. I got family that goes there, and a lot of people there that support me, and I know that supports me, so really just how comfortable I was being out there and being down there in the home environment feeling.
5-star center Aaron Bradshaw is also heading to Kentucky. Wagner's stepbrother Kareem Watkins is a walk-on with the Wildcats, while former Camden teammate Lance Ware also plays there.
It's very special. It's my brother right there, so being able to go to the next level with him played a big part in going there, Because anytime I get to play on the court with any of my brothers, is when I feel like it's the best time to play. Some of the best years of my life playing with them.
Sion Medley will play for the St. Louis Billikens, while Cornelius Robinson will play for the Albany Great Danes. It was an emotional day for the group, especially when speaking about their mothers.
My mom, she always made sure I had everything I needed and wanted in life. And she was there every single step of the way. It's like, I really love it.
The next level is now on the horizon. First, there's a senior season to play and a state title to defend. Wagner and company plan to make the most of it.
We definitely can't wait. We're definitely excited. We plan on having a very successful year, having a good year, just enjoying our time with each other, like we always do.
In Camden, I'm Mike Frankel, JerseySportsZone.com.
Time for one more break. When we come back, one more dose of soccer in this week's JSE Top 10 Plays. We'll see who gets the top spot when we return.
If you need to see a doctor, RWJ Barnabas Health has 2 easy ways to do it from anywhere. You can see an urgent care provider 24/7 on any device with our Telemed app. Or use our website to book a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist, even as a new patient. You've taken every precaution, and so have we, so don't delay your care any longer. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
The Boys and Girls Club of Newark is a hub for young people in an environment where they can sometimes feel unsafe. And it's a place where people care about them, where they have a lot of opportunities that they would not otherwise have.
Thanks a lot. I hope the club will always be here.
What's going on, everyone? Neri Rodriguez here. This week was a major shakeup for NJ Hoops. This week's recruiting roundup athlete is just the latest NJ baller to take her talents to South Bend. Let's get to know Hannah Hidalgo. Considered one of the nation's top recruits, Hannah Hidalgo turned heads at Paul VI in her junior year, scoring an impressive 710 points to average 21.5 a game, while also leading the team in steals with 168. Entering her senior year ranked as the number 5 overall player in the country by ESPN, Hidalgo, with dozens of Division I offers, announced she will join the Notre Dame Fighting Irish after high school.
We're back to wrap things up, but before we do, it's time for the Jersey Sports Zone Top 10 Plays of the Week. We put a bow on the high school soccer season, plus plenty more football highlights coming your way. Here they are, the Jersey Sports Zone Top 10 Plays of the Week. Number 10.
And then came the snow. DePaul inside the red zone as under a minute remains. Spartans hand it off to Anthony Almeida, and you think he's going to take no for an answer. In this setting, not a chance. Almeida, get from in front of me. It's a hard 14-yard run for the senior. DePaul a 14-7 at the break.
Number 9.
IHA carried over its aggressive play into OT. Daniela Osorio comes through on a corner kick again. In traffic, Alex Berry, golden for a state championship. One of the state's best scorers delivers one of the biggest goals of the year. 4-3 is your final in overtime. Alex Berry's 35th goal of the year was something else.
Number 8.
And the Highlanders, with first possession in OT, didn't even blink. Nate Johnson links up with Fred Canning, and it's a 14-yard touchdown to give Northern Highlands the lead.
Number 7.
But they're not done. Just before the half, Dominic Campanelli connects with Quincy Porter. Porter climbs the ladder and does the rest himself. It's a 44-yard touchdown. Bergen Catholic leads 21-7 at the break.
Number 6. 6 minutes later, the Hawks looking for an equalizer. Luke Chatton plays a ball ahead to Landon Maroney. One touch on the volley for the goal. What a touch from Maroney to send it in. The Hawks level the game at 1, and that's how we would stay through the rest of the half. Number 5.
But don't hold your breath. Can't make this up. Ensuing kickoff, Jaden Johnson, snow falling and all, fields this one from about the 3. Johnson picking up a couple of friendly blocks, beats the first line of defense, followed by the second with one man to beat. Jaden Johnson turns on the Jets, and you already know where he's headed, to the crib. Jaden Johnson hoofs it 97 yards for an electrifying kickoff return touchdown less than a minute later.
Number 4.
Opening drive, the Cardinals march down the field. Jack Dugan out of the Wildcat somehow keeps his balance. He's not down. Dugan with the stretch. Did he get in? Yes! Touchdown Westwood. An awesome individual effort from Jack Dugan. Take another look. His hands are on the turf, but his knee never touches the ground. Jack Dugan won't be denied. That's a 17-yard touchdown run, and the Cardinals have a 7-0 lead early.
Number 3.
Cherry Hill West can win the state title in round 5, but Ramapo keeper Madeline Kellogg makes an unbelievable diving save. She's fired up for good reason. We go to sudden death PKs thanks to Kellogg's unreal stop.
Number 2.
Argonauts with a late free kick. They turn to their senior leader, Rabimbas, and she buries a tremendous strike to cap an incredible career and give Rutgers Prep a state championship.
I got it, and I just took my steps back, and I took my breaths, and I just hit it, and I knew as soon as I hit it that it was going in. I was just so excited.
And the number 1 play of the week.
And the Casey's offense can operate in all conditions. Low visibility, but don't tell that to Frankie Williams. He throws a dime to Emmanuel Ross. Double coverage, snow in his face, no problem. 41 yards for his second touchdown catch of the game. Emmanuel Ross just picked up his 12th FBS offer from Maryland earlier this week, and when coaches see this clip, get ready for more to roll in. We're not at Lambeau Field, it's a snow touchdown, Jersey style. State semifinal action continues on Sunday, both at Cherokee and Franklin High Schools. Make sure you log on to JerseySportsZone.com and check out all of our coverage. It'll be posted later on Sunday evening. For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next Sunday at 11:30 for more high school sports from Jersey Sports Zone TV.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one. Rutgers Cancer Institute in New Jersey, together with RWJ Barnabas Health.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding was a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.